Hello everyone and welcome back to Zelda Month. Best month of all time, and you can hear me whacking something, I know. Okay. I have got something amazing today. A special Zelda DVD. I think this dates back to about 2006 maybe. I'm not actually 100% sure. It came with the official Nintendo magazine. Okay, yeah. October 2006. So literally 14 years and a month ago. Issue 8. Okay, so I don't know what's on this DVD. I have been looking at getting this thing for months now. Like I planned the contents of the DVD for Zelda Month in the first place. But I didn't plan on buying the DVD because there was a YouTube video with it. At the time, I don't know about now. But I ended up finding it on eBay for about a tenner, so what can I say? So if I place it in the disc tray, this better work because it's secondhand. You know, unfortunately, it doesn't always work out the way I plan it to. Okay, so okay, yay. Let's have a look at what ONM.exe is. I'm not sure how much of this is going to work and how much of it isn't. Okay, so if I turn off you and turn on you, I am going to show what I've got. Okay, so exclusive videos and great previews. Great. That's the video DVD. MP3s, desktops, and buddy icons. We'll have a look at those later. For the time being. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to literally open this in a weird in a weird way. Okay. Let's open your power DVD. I hope it's having fun with that. Alright. So, worst case scenario. Okay, no, we have got this. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. I've been quite looking. Ooh, I'm loving that Link to the Past remix. Hey, it's the Soul Calibur look. It's the Soul Calibur clip. I love that. I love Soul Calibur 2. Honestly, I played it a couple of years ago. Do 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 do. Obviously, I'm gonna go for movies. So like I said, I don't know really what to expect from this. Let's have a look at what I've got for the original. Okay, the footage is really shoddy. To be honest, it looks like they're recording in the 90s, but 2006 cameras weren't great, so also the music here, I know for a fact that that's not what it sounds like most of the time. Okay. So, that's that. Alright. Wait, have they just not bothered putting up... Okay, so they've got everything but Majora here. What the hell? Why would you do that? Okay, even ONM apparently didn't care about Majora. So, time for my personal least favourite Zelda game. Boom, boom, boom. It has just occurred to me that I've had the music off the whole time, so I'm gonna turn it back on. I don't know what really to say about this. Like, these are just clips of the actual games. I won't go through the music, is the only thing. Because even though Nintendo have gotten better about this sort of shit, I don't trust them. It'd be very, in their style to make a conscious choice to remove any signs of their music. I'm not gonna... I'm interested in their footage of Ocarina of Time. I just am. I could have done with this DVD back when I was a kid. But that was before I started collecting the magazine. Okay, that is weird. Why have you got... Why is it in Japanese? Also, they're clearly playing a GameCube version of the game because it's got 2002. Which is fine, if you want to play a GameCube version of the game, go ahead, but that ain't normal. Like, this is a British DVD. If I'm correct about the version of ONM. But the only other country it could come from is Germany. Germany had ONM as well at one point. Okay, so that showed no footage at all of the game. Just a couple of cutscenes. Okay, yeah. Everyone's favourite. Oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, you have no idea how nostalgic this makes me. This was one of my very first games, and honestly... yeah, just had to cut out a second of footage. That's all. Melee really is one of the best things that ever happened. Like, honestly, I can't help but love it. Okay. Want to see what footage of Twilight Princess they brought? I say that because, well, the game wouldn't have long come out if it had come out at all. I don't actually know what month it released in. Okay. They exaggerate a little bit how good the Wii Remote is. Well, at the very least, that guy is a bit of a tryhard. Wait, what? It's the sword mapped to the Wii Remote. You mean the one thing that the Wii Remote was made for, they didn't even bother to have at the time? I mean, that's fair. It would have taken a little bit. I thought the game came out before this, though. But this is an older beta version. This is what I was really interested in. The beta footage of that. Okay, I'm presuming these are the Oracle games, and that is obviously Link's Awakening. Alright, we've got one more. Yeah, here it is.
Watch quietly and learn. Final battle. Fight. No escape. On guard.
Damn. Honestly, this is one of the best fighting games ever made. Purely because it's got Link in. Yeah, my standards are low. I do quite like Street Fighter though. They had like a full-on reason for the Hero of Time to be here. Oh yeah, the whole Soul Calibur final boss thing. This is a pain in the ass to beat. Inferno, a nightmare. Okay. Also, this DVD, I mean, first of all, it's... In fact, no, I was wrong about that. But some of the music it uses is the collector's edition music. Like, I believe I mentioned that at the start when I first booted it up. Well, damn. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting because, well, it gives us a little bit of an in fact, no, let's face it, that's not much. Alright, info. Okay, so now we remember... Oh yeah, they didn't put Wind Waker on either. That is weird. Okay. So, what do we want to find out about? You know what? How about we start with the game that we're streaming? During a stroll through the MINISH woods, Link stumbles across a talking hat called Eslo, a magical MINISH cap that can shrink its wearer to a microscopic size. Eslo explains that a powerful wizard named Vati plans to use a similar hat with stronger magic to do all kinds of evil. As you'd expect, Link agrees to help Eslo defeat Vati and sets out on one of the quirkiest Zelda adventures yet. That I can agree with. Set among the environments of Hyrule is a miniature world. The homes, caves and castles of the MINISH people, and Link has to use the power of the MINISH cap to shrink down and explore these tiny worlds. Of course, being this small means that previously unseen hazards will arise. Insects, raindrops, puddles and pets are all huge problems for a small Link. The MINISH cap contains a rich world full of secrets and exploration, and it's one of the finest quests in the series. Again, correct. It's definitely the best 2D one. Alright, what we got? Okay, December 2006, that's why. That was a last minute change then? That was like literally at the last minute. The game would went gold before that happened. Usually. Okay. Okay. Plot details revealed so far tell of a dark shadow that sweeps across the land. Monsters appearing in Link's home village, Tuaru. Real quick, I'ma do some on-screen research. Okay. I'm curious. Okay, yeah. It's its Japanese name. Thought so. Japanese Tuaru village. Yeah. Alright. And kidnap one of his friends. Well, one. No. No. They kidnap all of his friends. What starts off as a huge rescue mission turns into a huge quest against evil. And it changes the fate of the young hero. Again. Everything about it is breathtaking. No, never mind, I'm not making that joke. The new horseback battling, the jousting, the fishing, the upside down. Okay, they really over-exaggerated the prominence of fishing in this game. But then again, they kind of have to, or else nobody's going to bloody do it. Okay. The excitement is almost unbearable. Shigeru Miyamoto promises that this is going to be the best Zelda ever. We have no reason to doubt him. How times have changed. Nintendo. Okay, what have we got? Like, what else have we got to discuss? I wonder what they have to say about Zelda 2. After a huge success of the first Zelda game, it was only a year before Link made his second appearance, which tells us that they made two games that weren't very connected, of course. The princess was in trouble again after a sorceress put her under a spell that sent her into a deep, eternal sleep. Actually, no. You see, the Zelda in Zelda 2 is not the Zelda from Zelda 1. The Link is the same, but the Zelda is not. It's, like a distant cousin twice removed or something, I don't know. Maybe we can look through the history of this month, which I don't actually know where I put it. So, well, That will be interesting if I choose to. Alright, but our hero isn't having any of it, and in a scenario rather... If you couldn't tell, it's British, by the way. Also, you can tell from the release dates. Because, well... 1987 was not the release of Zelda 1. 1986 was. Okay, so... Pledges to trace down a sorceress to the Great Palace and break the curse placed on the princess. The massively anticipated sequel was the subject of a heated debate between Zelda fans across the world. Okay, no. The debate did not start for years. And the debate literally would not have started until A Link to the Past. Just make sure everything's plugged in still. Okay, so... Here's the thing. You gotta remember, in the 80s, there was only one true Zelda game at the time. I mean, I think they had a Game & Watch, but, well, nobody's played that. I'm gonna buy one at some point, but I haven't done that yet, so I can't do that this year. You had Zelda 1 and you had Zelda 2. Only one of those I consider a Zelda game, but that's beside the point. They didn't know Zelda would catch on when they started developing Zelda 2. You know, it was this scary new game with a four-directional movement format and this weird save function that no other game had at the time, I believe. But, you know, it wasn't... When they released Zelda 2, nobody knew what Zelda was supposed to be. They just knew the first game was one thing and the second one was another. You know, it could have been a series that tackled every genre. Which, by the way, is possible to do with your franchise. I mean, technically speaking, Mario has delved into that territory. But that took a long time. This was still a Zelda game in every respect. But at the time it wasn't. I mean, it introduced a few nice features, such as towns, and there was probably something else. Magic was introduced in this game. Okay. Apologies, I'm quite tired. Let's read Ocarina of Times. Okay. That background is Twilight Princess. They'd have done better to have, like, backgrounds from the games that they're describing. Okay. Link's entry into the world of 3D will never be forgotten. True. The evil Ganondorf uses Link, a young and gullible boy. Exaggerating a little bit. What Ganondorf did was smarter than that. He exploited Zelda, not Link. You know, he allowed Zelda's fears to play out a bit. You know, let her tell someone. And that is what happened. But I'm not gonna question. Uses its power to tread Hyrule in darkness. Players journey through time, playing as both young and old Link, in a truly enchanting quest to seek out the 7 sages and combine their powers to banish Ganondorf. But you know that already, right? Well, I know more about it than you, but that's not the point. Okay. It's the game that defines games, the one that fans around the world have voted the best Zelda title ever. That actually... No, it isn't. Like, it's not better than Majora. I'd even argue that Twilight Princess is better. And a lot of the 2D games are better. Okay. Stepping out into the beautiful Hyrule field for the first time and seeing the sunset in the distance was mind-blowing. The characters were so well developed that you really cared about them. This is true, actually. I don't know if anyone saw my Missing Link stream a few months ago, before I took a massive break from streaming games. But they kill off a character, a fan favourite in it. Like a character that was built up in Ocarina of Time. And yeah, that was the one death I've ever witnessed on screen that's made me emotional. Like while I've been filming. You know, I didn't even cry during Mustafa's death in Lion King, as you all know. Although that was because I was more confused. I love that film though. Like, don't get me wrong, that film was brilliant. But that's beside the point. Okay. The soundtrack was powerful enough to bring a tear to your eye. Yes. Yes. Symphony of the Goddesses. Over the last 10 years, we've had a lot of tours of them. I've never actually been able to see them live, and it kills me. Because the one time I might have actually been able to go, like, things went all wrong on me. And obviously this year, there was never a chance for them to go touring. I'm hoping they go touring next year. Although I doubt it. I'm hoping that this decade we're going to have some live performances of them. I read a comment once that said, in the Ocarina of Time symphonic movement, when they got to the Hyrule Field aspect, it brought a tear to a lot of people's eyes. And that is believable, because one of my favourite moments ever in gaming was when I finally escaped Kokiri Forest. You know, I've just said goodbye to my character's childhood best friend. And I step out, and suddenly you've got the full-on orchestra going. Well, it's as good as the 64 could handle. But no, honestly, Ocarina of Time is such a beautiful memory to me. Playing it on my GameCube back in the 2000s. Anyway, what else have we got? You know, I want to know what they have to say about Majora. After his exploits in Ocarina of Time, Link journeys to Termina, where he discovers a dark and sinister crisis. Okay then. So, yeah, sure. The evil Majora's Mask has possessed a school kid. The school kid. The best school kid. The one that you all remember, which is why they chose that one. And he casts a spell that will send the moon crashing down in just 3 days, obliterating Terminaria and its residents. But Link couldn't possibly save the world in just 3 days. I know some people that could do it. In fact, actually, I don't know if you could. Huh. Actually, it's impossible. That really is impressive. Okay. It probably isn't impossible. I need to check out a speedrun at some point. Okay. Repeat the same 3 days, complete different tasks each time. Or if you're me, complete the same several tasks each time. Magical masks, yes. It might not get as much recognition as Ocarina of Time. Well, actually it's become widely regarded as a better game. Which, of course, it is. It is a better game. In every way. It's just not as long. Because it was made in a year. But what they did, they got perfect. Apart from the Great Bay Temple, which was just a smidge below. Also, the Stone Tower Temple I soft-locked on. I'm not letting that go. That was my own stupid fault, but I'm not letting it go. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Why would you make that joke? Okay, give me a moment. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Something came up. Okay. Okay, so sorry, I lost my train of thought. I can't help myself. Oh god. Okay, so yeah, it's true. It did cause controversy. Okay, yeah, it caused controversy. People saw the tech demo, which honestly I think became Soul Calibur 2. Like, I think that the style used for Link was then used for... Okay, no, sorry, I can't help myself. Something's happening and I'm just, being weird. Okay, no. But, seriously, Wind Waker is one of the best things that's ever come out. Ever. Oh, God. No, but honestly, it's made the game hold up so well. And although I will say the Wind Waker has some rough edges, namely a three-pointed edge called the Triforce of Courage. Yeah, that's the word. But yeah, honestly, people should have people should have gave it a chance. Graphics don't determine the game's quality at all. Okay, we need to move on from Wind Waker. Sorry, I can't let that happen to me again. Wait, is that? Wait, just after. Okay, this is weird. Honestly, this is crazy. Like I like, okay, so it was after a short demo was shown. Yeah. So this was before they knew that it would have that horrific control style. I've got to stop getting distracted. Seriously, this just took about 5 minutes longer than it needs to. Moving on. My weirdness is getting shown. Oh, cameos. Okay, so it just talks about the couple of times. Okay, yeah. Foot to ass. Okay, yeah. ONM had a bit of an edge to their humour, and if I can find the magazine during the month, there's only going to be like 2 places it could be, if I still own it. Yeah, you get where I'm going with this. They had a bit of an edge to their humour, so they would they would use words like ass and actually bullcrap once. And if I can find the exact magazine I'm talking about, because I know which one it is, I will. I'd love to do a magazine one. Okay. Either way, that's that. I'm not going to read all of the things. I would usually, but well, I'm struggling to focus a lot right now. Screens. Okay. Okay, slideshows are one thing I'm not going to do for most of them. Okay, so this early footage does look pretty definitive for the game. If this was 2006, then the game would come out within the next 3 years at some point. But I don't know when it came out. I want to see what screenshots I have from Majora. There it is again. And yet these are took on an N64. Also, they took on an N64 with a really dodgy camera. Okay, nah. Okay. Okay, so this is a funny one now, because I actually don't know if I can do this. Okay. Sometimes I wonder why I allow myself to be lowered to these levels. Okay. Let's have a look at what icons they've got first of all, because I don't know what a bully icon actually is. Oh. Jackpot. 4 swords stuff. Okay. This is where I'm going to have to hope for the best, really. Just to prove a point, I guess. Okay. I could use these, actually, for stuff. Okay. That's awesome. Actually, this is a great time to determine when I want to, like, what I want to use for my thumbnail for this, because like I say, I've got to stop lowering myself to these levels. Okay, so wallpapers. Okay, I'm probably gonna. Oh, I like that actually. I actually really quite like that. So, let me just properties. I've got to stop messing this up. Okay. This is actually amazing. These are beautiful. Okay. So MINISH cap. I'll probably end up using a. I'll probably end up using a MINISH cap one because it's in theme with my streams. Ooh. Sorry, I love the Zelda design from this game. She honestly just looks amazing. The giant choo-choo. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Let's go for the Four Swords ones and have a look what they are. Okay, yeah, pretty standard. So I'm going to use a MINISH cap one. We are running out of things to do here. And although I'm going to end up leaving it here. Okay. I believe I just saw okay, I don't know if these are going to be remixes. I'm not going to use them anyway in the video. Like I'm just looking at them. Honestly, this was worth doing. Thank you all for sticking with me throughout all of this. I'ma probably edit down the part where I went really quite bad at talking because I got distracted. Yeah. But yeah, I'm done here. So yeah. This was a bit of a different one. I want to try a different couple of things for Zelda Month because Zelda Month. But yeah, that's us for today. I'll see you all soon.